Good afternoon. Gotcha. I'm trying to figure out how I want to start this video out. It's gonna be something different. I bet you that was Alex. I have a feeling I'm calling her right now. Luckily I'm in this gas station. Yep. It was him. I'm going to be talking about water spigots today. Water spigots, there's so many different names for them. Water spigots, hose bibs, everybody calls them different names. I got a new favorite. That's, well, I can't really say it's new, but the, I see Steve Lav using them. I don't have it in front of me right now, but I'm going to show you guys in the video. Right now we're actually heading out to Menards. I want to show you guys what they have on display. It gets kind of tricky when you want to pick out spigots that you guys like. You know, that a lot of them are the same, but they're not, if that makes sense. So whatever's easier, and part availability. Anything that you really install, you should really know all about. All I know is, I remember my house, it was Arrowheads that they had on there. Right now, I try to look up Arrowhead parts. They're so hard to find. It's ridiculous. I think Ace Hardware was selling the vacuum breaker for the Arrowhead. And then, I think they were selling the handle, but I tried to go over there and trying to buy a handle. They weren't selling them. I guess the main thing is just about getting parts. So here's their selection. I used to be a big fan of these. I think it's a Mueller. I had some guys over there asking for permission. So luckily they know me, because I'm always here. So back to these. I used to use these. I used to be a big fan of these. These are the quarter turns. I'm doing everything one-handed right now, so it's gonna be hard. Get the light on it. Literally just a quarter turn. It looks identical to my favorite ones, other than the quarter turn. It's the only difference. Remember that, what do you want to call it? Vacuum breaker right here. This is a Mueller. Keep in mind of that. I wonder if all these numbers are going to match, because I'm going to start showing you similar spigots when I get back to my truck. When I was trying to figure out what some good ones to go with, I think I actually figured out that I really like the Woodford ones. They're ugly, to tell you the truth. I don't like how this is plastic, the bracket is. But the part replacements, it's good stuff. Sure, for an example. Let's see. Okay. This is probably just a basic kit. Oh, this is probably why I like it. I couldn't remember why, but it was actually, they give you different size rods for different sizes, I'm guessing, or different types. That's why I liked them. I just didn't like how ugly they were working. Ugly that they're looking. So I just like how companies stand behind their stuff to make sure to give you parts so you're still able to replace it. So a lot of these companies, they don't do that. I'm just the only one that I can actually see that does this. Different size rods for that. The Piers, Mansfields. Oh, that one's missing a cap on it. I noticed that the Mansfields, the screw actually breaks off right there, or the handle breaks because it's plastic. And they have kits also. That's for Mansfield. Pure vacuum breaker. $6. The Pro line, the one we just looked at, right here. That's the vacuum breaker. Super cheap, plastic. $3. And then, what else we got? This is what I just can't get over. A $10 handle for Mansfield. That's plastic. I think it's a ripoff. But it's whatever. But for the most part, this is what they carry. Oh, let's talk about Arrowheads. So, this is for the Arrowheads. If you ever see a faucet that you can't screw a hose onto, most likely you need this. It's just a vacuum breaker, but you can see it's super fine thread, and then it goes to a hose adapter. They purposely make it fine thread so you can't take the vacuum breaker off and then put a hose on it. People still do it. I see it all the time. But actually, you're supposed to screw this on, tighten that up, it breaks, then it's permanent. Oh, I just found this. It's actually in here. So, this is actually illegal where I'm at. There's no vacuum breaker on this. So you would actually have to, because you could either have it on top or it's on the bottom. So you would actually have to buy, where is the vacuum breaker? As long as, I think this is it. You screw that onto that, 16 bucks, or you can get there's a cheaper one, which is not gonna match. Same thing, you screw that on, then it's legal. Come on. So that definitely felt awkward. Definitely not used to recording at a big box store other than clearance items. Okay, so this is the real point of the video right here. So I seen Steve Lav. Steve Lav looks like he gets these. So this is my new favorite, or these are my favorite. But Steve Lav, oh no, this ain't it. I lied. It's this one. Because I see Steve Lav that has a black handle on it. But then I realized, I redid the video how many times I kept rewinding it, and I didn't see any covering right here, or the brand. So I think what he does is, he probably just takes this little brand off. So this is a bluefin, okay? It's a bluefin one. And I've seen guys install identical faucets just like this, but it'll be like a blue handle. So I was looking on supplyline.com trying to buy something similar to the bluefin one. This is identical to bluefin. You know, you got the little mark here, LF. Oh, little mark, LF. And this is actually before the tariffs in Canada. So I bought this, just to take it apart to see what kind of parts it's got. And this is Home Depot. I just bought this today. I thought it was identical, but there's some differences. Definitely some differences. But I'm guessing the internal part is the same thing. We'll find out. So like I said remember that cap. So right now this is the same one as that Mueller one. I think it was Mueller, but same color handle. No brand right there. I don't know if the Mueller one had one, but it's the same vacuum breaker. Cheap plastic. These are brass. So the whole point of this was I was trying to see if they're interchangeable. And lo and behold, when I took it apart, these were identical. The Home Depot one, I'm guessing is. I'm not sure, but I'm pretty positive. Who cares if the parts are interchangeable, right? I do, because the faucets are cheaper. These are cheaper faucets. So, what my thinking is, you can literally just do this, and you can rebuild it in 5 minutes. You could just take it out of it and just put it in there. And it's not going to cost you an arm and a leg. So that's a bluefin one right there. And this is the Canada one. I don't know the name. BII. And none of these are quarter turns. Yeah, you can buy the more expensive faucets and just do the same thing. But I notice now that the old, you can't do it. Like, say that Woodford or whatever, with an older one, they won't line up. And I'm putting a bet on these that they're not going to change this style. I bet you one manufacturer's making all this stuff. So bluefin, Canada one, whatever it is, identical. Okay, now we're going to Home Depot. This one even feels this thing feels the cheapest. This one cost the most out of all of them. This is like 32 bucks at Home Depot. But I'm putting money on it. But this thing's the same. I'm liking how everything's the same because just you can go anywhere and get parts. But these are ordered off Supply House. Ooh, different. Oh. You think they'll wipe the flux off or something. Actually, this is... I was assuming that that's brazed. Was this soldered? Let me know in the comments, because I'm not even sure. Oh, never mind. It is the same. There it is. I was like, why is it stuck in there? But it is different. They're all 10 inches. Different groove pattern right there. But these are identical. Oh, that's a shame. That's the only difference right here. Only difference. You can literally, on Supply House, you could buy this piece right here, and it comes with this, but I think you have to re-solder or braze it. But you can literally just change out the front, it comes right out. You have to like pinch it. I think that's like $3 or $4, just the front part. And then you could buy this. And then the vacuum breaker, which is brass, you can get that for $3. Oh, that's a bummer right now. I totally thought that was going to line up. That was close. And I've already tried to interchange these. They work. They work. But yeah, I just thought I'd let you guys know my thoughts. Like I said, I bet you everything you see that looks identical to this online, some guy's installing it. I bet you it's going to have the same parts as this. That one threw me off just because you can see they use a different type of housing. But let me know in the comments. Have a good night.